We had basically 2 halves. We didn't play a game, but we had X amount of plays, and then we had a break, and then we had another amount of plays. The first drives started at the -25, meaning 75 yards to go. All right, so we started those drives, and quite frankly, there was a couple times where if we just would have put the ball on a guy, we might have had a big play and got excitement for the offense. But we missed some guys that I thought were open, barely, but just still missed them. And then when there was protection, when there wasn't protection, obviously a couple sacks and throwing the ball out of bounds, and it became bad snaps, and it became fumbles, and it became picks. And the first half got ugly, to be honest with you. Second half, you start the drives on the, I think, +40, and then we do some third down situations, and then we do a red zone, a +16 drive. Well, second half was much more fun for the offense. Scored a couple touchdowns, kicked the field goal, made some plays. Got encouraged. Last play of the game, threw a little touchdown, so the offense felt good on the last play. So I wouldn't say the offense dominated the second half, but offense made plays and made it much more competitive than the first half.
Were the quarterbacks live?
Yeah. Or did you chicken out?
Yeah.
Fully live, just they could get sacked and all that.
Yeah, they could get sacked, and one guy broke a tackle and spun out and ran. I think he still threw it away, but normally in a game where, hey, that's a sack. And there's a couple times, it was I know Evan once or twice had guys bearing down on him, and he just stayed in there and threw it and completed a ball or two and still got hit, which was a good sign. Malik, I think, was the one that spun out of a tackle that looked like they had him. I know there's a cornerback blitz one time that we missed, and he had him. I mean, just no one blocking him, but Malik spun out of it and ended up not completing the ball. But I guess just proof that a guy can move and create and make plays, stuff like that.
Everybody healthy after today?
I don't know. I hope so. I didn't see anybody get carted off, which is nice. I mean, I'm so involved in calling the plays and just going. Vinny, he'll hit me up and tell me what's up in the next day or two.
Can you tell us if there's somebody that looked good today among, let's say, start with the quarterback specifically? Anything?
There were moments. Evan did some nice things. There's probably a moment where everybody did something pretty good. I noticed a couple times where, like I mentioned before, Evan, there's a couple third down situations where we were doing our third down situations. We went 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, and then we came back, did 7, 8, 9, and 10 third downs, all possession downs. And he did a good job of standing in there and whipping the ball a few times. I think. I'm trying to think who threw touchdown passes. There was a couple. I think Malik had one. I hate to say that because I'm not 100% sure. But Malik and Evan probably had the best of it. Testaverde had a couple good moments as well. But that's about all.
For some of the top performers, would be okay to get stats, or you don't want any stats?
I'm not doing stats.